Hey guys, what's up? It's Dean with Manful Yoga, and I'm about to start filming some workouts for the Mobility Project, which is a project that I'm working on to help dramatically improve your flexibility, your mobility, and then developing your strength within that newfound flexibility. But I wanted to talk about something that I've been working on personally for the last month, and it has to do with my flat feet. So for many years, I had flat feet, and I didn't really pay any attention to it because I didn't think that it was the cause of any of my issues. I had shin splints while I was playing through college. I didn't realize the relation then between flat feet and shin splints. And it wasn't until my girlfriend started making fun of me about my flat feet that I started to think to myself, okay, maybe I should do something about this. So I knew it for about a year and a half that I had flat feet and that I needed to work on it. But I didn't think that there was anything that I could do until maybe 6 months ago. And then I think about a month or 2 months ago, I decided, okay, it's time to fix this. So I've been doing just a couple of things to help work on it, and I've actually noticed a huge difference. I'm much more aware of my feet now. My ankles have gotten a lot stronger. My calves have gotten significantly stronger as a result of just the few minutes per day that I spend on working on improving my arches. So here's what I've been doing. So the first thing that you can do is addressing the mobility of the soles of your feet and of your ankles. So that's a whole another project that will be available with the Mobility Project. But initially, that means just rolling out the bottoms of the soles of your feet. So just getting a knot out, getting a little cross ball, and really digging into the soles of your feet to help break up that fascia and make it malleable, make it moldable so that you can work on the flexibility. From there, you can go into some ankle mobility drills. So anything where you're moving your ankle to the extreme range of motion. So you can do this in a lunge, like so, pressing into the outer edge of the ankle, lifting the arch of the foot. So that's part of it. But the most important thing that I've been doing is working on squeezing my toes toward my heels. So notice when you have flat feet, this is what happens. You pronate and the arch kind of sinks down to the ground. Now it's kind of hard to tell on video, but that's what's going on. When you have normal neutral arches, the arch is lifted. So in order to do that, take some playing around with, some messing around with to kind of gain the muscle awareness. But you can start by squeezing your toes toward your heels. So just doing these exercises like I'm doing now to kind of squeeze your toes toward your heels. Now, if you do that enough, I'd say spend maybe 2 to 5 minutes per day on that. You'll start to realize what it feels like to actually lift the arches and engage the intrinsic muscles of your feet. So once you start to do that and you have enough awareness, then you can move into more advanced drills. And this is what I love to do. So I'm going to squeeze my feet, squeeze the tops of my feet, my toes toward my heel, make sure that arch is lifted, feel a lot of engagement in the ankles, and then I'm just going to come up onto one foot, like so, make sure the arch doesn't cave in, and then walk forward. Now, before I lift this foot up, I'm going to check into my back foot, make sure that the arch is still lifted, because whatever foot is behind you, that's where the majority of the weight is. And then I'm going to slowly transfer my weight to the other foot, make sure the arch stays lifted there, and then put my left foot in front. Okay, so as I'm moving, I'm just focused on keeping my arches lifted, focused on feeling that muscle engagement through my ankles, and as a result, you'll have much stronger calves. People talk a lot about, I've heard people talk about strengthening your calves as one way to improve or relieve symptoms of shin splints. But unless you actually understand how to engage your calves while you're running with your arches lifted, then you're strengthening your calves in a way that you're not able to apply it. So in order to use that calf strength, you have to actually be able to lift the arches of your feet. So I'd say strengthening your calves is helpful, but if you don't know how to engage the arches, then it's not useful. So these exercises are going to help with relieving shin splints, will help you reduce your risk of injury to your ankles, and it also make you wear a smaller size shoe, because when you're lifting, not that that's a big plus or anything, it's actually kind of annoying because now I have to go buy all new shoes. But when you squeeze your toes toward your heels, your toes actually come closer in, and instead of allowing your feet to kind of like sink into the ground and get wider, your feet are now smaller, so they take up less space. So I used to be a 10 or 9.5, and now I'm realizing that I'm closer to a 9 or even an 8.5 now. Just something else. But anyway, so that's what I do to work on strengthening my ankles, and I'll do about 100 walks of these a day, or maybe just spend about 10 minutes while I'm outside, take my shoes off while I'm walking the dog or outside in the field, and then just kind of walking slowly, controlled. And yeah, so just wanted to share that with you. If you want to see the whole ankle strengthening program, the ankle mobility program, that's part of the mobility project that is coming out very soon. I hope to release that on April 15th. Yep, that's tax day. So as soon as you finish your taxes, you can go do an ankle workout. All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys on the next workout. Take care.